Now, okay, this will have to be part two because the stinking phone rang. If you are a Christian, then you understand the biblical arrangement of marriage and that there is a headship arrangement in the congregation and in marriage. And, the Bible says that the wives be in subjection to their husbands because the husband's the head of the household, just like Christ is the head of the congregation.
Right.
Now, today's world has twisted that into something negative and demeaning, and it's totally not. If you are in a good Christian relationship, and you're giving your husband that honor and respecting him enough and trusting him enough to be the head of the household, and if he's exercising that headship arrangement in a good way, it is
how he's acting too.
It is the best arrangement that you can be in. Let's see it. We're in Ephesians now in chapter 5, and it says that it also calls out the husbands should have. I can't see it. Husbands should love their wives as their own bodies.
Right.
A man who loves his wife loves himself. And then it goes down further to say, nevertheless, each one of you must love his wife as he does himself. On the other hand, the wife should have deep respect for her husband. So, you need to understand that as a wife, it's your job to support him, to respect him, to honor him. But the husband has a job too.
Well, and part of his job is to be conducting himself in a manner that would call for the respect of his wife. I mean, if he's acting silly and childish and not doing his manly duties, because the Bible said a man is supposed to take care of his family first, and that is something that if he doesn't do, that's really a bad thing.
The Bible says someone who won't take care of his family is a man worse than a worldly person.
Or a tax collector, like
the Bible it says you're worse than a man without faith. And so, yes, there are two sides to a relationship.
Right. But and that really goes right back to the same thing. The Bible said, you're to become husband and wife and become one flesh. And so you got to look at her as part of you. Mm-hmm. And so you wouldn't want to do anything to hurt yourself. So you need to have that same outlook towards your wife. I wouldn't want to say or do anything that I know is going to hurt her, because, that'd be like sticking your own heart with a knife,
That's such a good way to look at it. Because, when you are one flesh, it's just, you can say things in anger and later on, I didn't mean it, but you said it.
Well,
and it's out there now.
Like the old wise saying, you're going to, like the Bible said, you will reap what you sow.
Your words are powerful.
If you're saying mean stuff and being degrading and talking down to your wife and calling her silly or stupid or something, then she's not going to be able to have that respect and to give you that love back. And it just goes right back down to where you wouldn't talk to yourself that way. So don't talk to your other half, of yourself that way.
And that reaches outside the household. You don't talk to your friends or your workmates about your spouse in a degrading way. Don't make jokes about him. Don't make him or her, if you're a guy, don't make it every time they call, that's a joke. Ooh, it's the old ball and chain calling. Don't treat your wife that way even when you're not with her, or don't treat your husband that way. Ladies, don't get together with your friends and, laugh about your husband and degrade him. That's shameful conduct, and you should know better than that. And, it should give you joy when he calls and says, I'm on my way home. You should be like, let's go outside and wait for Papa. Me and Bella, that's our thing every afternoon. He calls us and lets us know he's on his way home, and we wait outside for him most days. Mm-hmm. And we're both just as excited as ever to see him come home. And it's, it's been 8 years, and we're still honeymooning.
Right. We had a discussion when we were still courting, and I told her,
I'll be right back.
I said, I'm not going to holler at you, and
I can do it from
and
here.
I don't want you to holler at me.
Right.
We can sit down and talk like grown adults instead of like screaming children.
Yeah.
And that, I think, has been one of the more beneficial things in our relationship, because we do calmly sit down and talk to one another rather than letting our heated anger and our passion of that anger cause us to say things that, you know, I mean, once you said it, you can say, I'm sorry, but
It's out there.
it's still in their mind, and it's something you really can't take back.
You know, and a lot of times, and women are bad about this, and, you know, y'all can get offended by me saying some of the things I do about women, but I'm a woman and I can say it. You will be mad at your man, and he has no idea that you're mad at him. And you're walking around mad at him and treating him funny and being cold-shouldered to him, and he's like, oh, I'm telling you guys, he has no idea what you're mad about.
That's where the communication comes in.
Unless
it's
you
on
tell
your
him.
mind. It's what I don't have to worry about with you.
I speak my mind.
If there's something on your mind, you tell me. That
Yeah.
way, I mean, I'm not going to try to guess why you're mad and, you know, why supper ain't cooked or why this ain't done.
You know, and because I'm telling you guys, and Eddie's going to back me up 100%, 95% of the time, if you're mad at him, he has no clue why.
No.
He honestly does not know what you're mad
Not
about.
until you tell him.
You're walking around treating him funny, which is going to make him do what? Treat you funny
Treat you
back.
funny back.
And so now y'all are fussing and fighting. He doesn't even know why. And you won't tell him. You got to make him pry it out of you.
Or he just gets a beer and goes outside.
Yeah, you know, where he's like, I'm just going to my friend's house. And you wonder why he doesn't want to spend time with you.
Yeah.
Because he can't figure you out. You know, you shouldn't
Right.
be it's not cute to be a mystery. It's just not. And it's not cute to be that, and my Christian friends, forgive me for putting it like this, it's not cute to be bitchy, okay? They don't like that. It's not cute.
Well, and the main thing, too, is men, most of the time, we just don't get it. So
Ooh, hot
when
flash.
you start to try, when a woman starts trying to do the mind game to
Oh, God, yes.
manipulate you and trick you into doing something, instead of just coming right out and saying it, 9 times out of 10, we're not going to get it, and we're going to do right the opposite of what you was wanting us to do, and then you're going to be mad,
'Cause
and
we
we
didn't
still
do it.
don't know why you're mad.
You know, they honestly don't. And
You tried to mind game me and trick me into doing something, and I didn't catch on to your little jive, and I did something even worse, and now you're madder than you was to start with, when all you'd had to do was say, hey, look, honey, I don't like the way you eat your peas. So, you know.
or whatever.
Or, you know,
You
tap
know,
your
or-
foot, or
Yeah.
whatever you're doing, you know, just come right out and say it.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
And you'll find that 99% of your arguments will stop.
Before they even start. I mean, it
you-
really is just that simple.
Just take a breath, calm down, and talk in the same rational voices that you're hearing us talk right now. There's no
Yeah.
need to scream and holler, because like I said, all that's going to do is
Come on.
get him screaming and hollering, or get
Come
her
on.
screaming and
Jump.
hollering,
Jump.
and
Bella, come on.
you know, that's just not the way to go about it.
Come on, get up here. You can do it. Come on, Bella. She's trying so hard. She's not going to do it. But yeah, I mean, and it all boils down to, you know, to the ladies. You get, so many of us learn that as we grow up, whether it's from the older women in our lives, or, you know, we see the other women doing it, or you see them doing it on TV, and you think, oh, that's how to get
Well,
to do
you
that.
might not even realize you're doing it. You
Right,
know,
it's
you
just something that we're ingrained in,
it's
that's
something that
ingrained in us.
You've seen your mom do, maybe your sister do, your aunt do,
Or just, on, like I said, on
or
TV.
on TV, and you just assume that, well, it's okay, or that's just normal.
And they make it seem
You know.
cute on the little sitcoms, you know, that the guy's just clueless and the woman's manipulating him to do what she wants, when all she had to do was ask.
Right.
Because if you feel like you have to manipulate him into doing something, then it's probably not something that needs to be done. That's deceptive. And you should never, oh my gosh, you should never lie to the one person in your
No,
life who's got your
no.
back. I mean, that's,
No.
because that's just not it. And those mind games have got to stop. And that, the PMS thing, and let me tell you, those hormones kick my butt every month. They make me just, I can't stand myself, I'll put it that way. But I don't take that out on him, because it's not his fault. I feel that way. And I can look at that two sides of my brain, that logical side that says, okay, had a bad dream and woke up mad at him.
Yeah.
Okay, right? And I tell you that, don't I? I'm like, and you know, I've heard other women say, oh, I had this dream about, I was so mad at him when I woke up. But you got to realize he didn't do anything. He's clueless. Again, you're mad at him for something he didn't even do. You know, or the hormone thing. tell him, look, I'm just feeling some kind of way today. I think I'm going to go back here and take a bath. I'm going to watch a movie in the bedroom, and I'm going to let you have your time. They will understand if you tell them that. They'll understand that a lot better than you being
Well, and just say, hey,
heifer.
my hormones are going crazy right now,
And you're getting
I'm
on
not
my
the
nerves.
best company, and you're getting on my nerves. So,
Yeah.
and it's really not you; it's just my hormones.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna go do my thing and let you go hang out.
And that's our advice in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Just love each other and
I'm
realize
ready
that
to
you
get
love
out
it.
here.
I know you just did so good.
Love you,
Bye. Thank you, sweetie. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.